Howdy, folks. It's Dr. Jeff Camarda, Wednesday, June 3rd. Sorry about the crazy Back to the Future Professor hair here. I'm going to see if of course, we've been homebound for many weeks now. I'll see if I can prevail upon Kim to take me out to her beauty parlor on the porch and shear my locks once again. We'll see how she feels about that. And in the meanwhile, I apologize for my rather unkempt look. Another really, well, I shouldn't say another, but a good, really strong day on Wall Street today. And I think it's clear that we're now in a confirmed uptrend. The market, from a technical standpoint, looks very good. Support is broadening across many sectors. And at this point, we'll have another board meeting. But I feel confident in saying that we will look to deploy some more cash, hopefully on the next dip. And dips are pretty well inevitable. So we'll look to take advantage of some temporary weakness and go ahead and look to enter with our already formulated plans for both AIMS and Caesar deployment. We have specific sectors and ETFs and stocks that have been picked out for some time. So standby, we'll be looking to deploy there. And also from a financial education teaching moment, I thought today I'd talk a bit about annuities. And many of you know that I've been a long time, I don't want to say foe of annuities, but kind of a proponent of the fact that annuities tend, the ones that most folks are likely to come across, they tend to be extremely expensive. They're tax expensive, and they're expensive in terms of internal costs and fees and commissions. So I haven't been a big fan of annuities, but there are some cheap ones out there that have specific purposes. But what is an annuity? You know, and these products are often shrouded in mystery. And an annuity is simply a life insurance contract. It's a life insurance contract. It's got to be a life insurance contract by definition. That's what makes it an annuity. It's issued by a life insurance company. The guarantees, such as they are, and they vary contract to contract, are only as good as the life insurance company itself. There's no government FDIC type backup. But they are life insurance contracts. And the insurance contract is tuned not to pay a big death benefit, but to provide lifetime income, pension-like income, to the owner or the beneficiary of the contract, right? So it's based on life expectancy and uses actuarial science to generate a lifetime benefit. And there are different permutations of that. There can be some residual benefit for a spouse or others, or refund features. There's a lot of bells and whistles you can add to it, but that's the basic premise, right? So you're converting when you annuitize, which is the quintessential purpose of an annuity. When you annuitize, you're converting capital, a big chunk of cash, into irretrievably into a series of lifetime payments, factored over your life or some other measuring yardstick. And the critical thing is you can't get your capital back. Once you annuitize, once you convert to lifetime pension-like payments, that's it. You give up access to the capital. And in the simplest type of annuities, if so-called pure life annuities, if you live to be 120, really bad deal for the insurance company. They've got to pay you for your lifetime. And if you die tomorrow, really bad deal for your family, because that money's gone. You only got one payment, right? And that's the basic premise. So the other point that I want to mention here before we get too deep, if you have questions, email me at j@camarda.com, and I'll be very happy to send you an extensive white paper I wrote on this called The Unvarnished Truth About Annuities. You'll learn far more than you probably ever cared to about annuities. But the essential point that I want to communicate this evening is that a lifetime payment on an annuity is keyed to the prevailing interest rates. Think of it as a mortgage, right? If you take a mortgage out, the lower the fixed rate, the lower the payment. That's good. When you annuitize a contract, the lower the interest rate, the lower the payment to you, fixed for life, which is bad. Obviously, you want a higher payment if you're the one that's getting the payments, unlike the bank. So during periods of low interest rates, like we're in right now, annuitizing probably isn't the best course of action. There are other more profitable ways for you to structure your finances to get retirement income. When rates are high, and they may go there with all the stimulus that's been cranking, if the inflationary winds are kindled, which will drive interest rates up as a result of all this money creation to save the economy around the world, then that would be a better time to consider annuitizing down the road. Anyway, that's probably far more than you care to hear about annuities, and certainly far more than I had planned to share when I began this missive, but that's enough for now. Until tomorrow, Thursday, June 4th, this is Crazy Wavy Hair Dr. Jeff Camarda signing off for the nonce. Good evening.